3, you'll be familiar with it. And even Halo Reach, there was quite a bit of Forge remakes made just for this map.
Well, I think that's a testament to how great of a map it is. I mean, as we look at these comparison shots between Halo 3 and Halo 4, largely the geometry is the same, with some minor differences like the boxes that have been added to allow for increased vertical gameplay and jumping and maneuverability. But you know what? I love how much better this map looks. I mean, it looks so good, and I love the derelict type style of it. It's run down, abandoned, whereas there's a much cleaner look on Halo 3. This map is just going to look so good when players start playing it, and it comes out on August 20th.
Yeah, I believe the story is, this the facility is now kind of run down. We have sand that's blowing in from the desert. So really cool to see the evolution of the map, not only in the story of the game, but also just how the map has changed. Like you said, those added crates for mobility, which were borrowed from the MLG versions of the map, that have really allowed, for example, in the flag area outside of the pit box, those boxes are so important to allow players to move across the map freely and provide optimized map flow.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really cool to see, because I know that's going to be used in competitive settings. I know that's Arena Gaming League. They're going to look at that. They're going to pick that up and start using that. It's going to be awesome to see the pit back. And I want to see Vertigo as well. I think Vertigo really has that, right? The interactive element, I know some people that may not necessarily be their bag, but I actually like this one because it's player triggered. It's not a random element that happens in the map. It's all about teams controlling those bases and then using that almost like another power weapon, because it's got a cooldown 2 minutes. You could almost time it. You know it's going to be up. You know that, hey, it's on cooldown. I can go in this area now. I think it actually could be really good.
Yeah, and one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing is how objective play might work in there, right? If you're playing something like King of the Hill or Extraction, and there's a lot of attention around that area, and players are setting up there, if those interactive elements come into play, it would create a really interesting dynamic. Now we have TWERK team extending their win streak to 3. But you got to actually think back to game 1, Quinn. They only won their first game of Pittfall CTF by 1 cap, right? So that actually started this streak, ended Team Bravo's streak. You got to wonder, is this possibly their weakest game type?
We're going to find out. I mean, obviously you can't necessarily say that after just a few games. I mean, it depends on who they're playing right now. They could be playing some all-stars. You never know, but we'll see how they handle this right now. It is just the 3 captures.
That's right now, as we're going to go ahead and see how this opening rush plays out. Naked Eli and squad now watching for those rockets, as we're now on board with them. Pushing in, he grabs those rockets, picks up the first kill. Let's see if he can turn 2. Oh, and catches the wall, and it takes himself out. So that's actually going to give Intrepid, which is the name of our challenging team, led by Iolani, you're watching on the stream, in his first minute of the game. Both teams off to kind of an equal start, as they still are trying to get control of the long haul and green area.
Yeah, and you see that shotgun is still up over on Team Iolani's side. I actually want to see what they're doing, who over there, Iolani, how he's doing on Team Intrepid, and see, are they going to use that shotgun? Is someone getting the sword? The snipe is still up as well. So there's a lot of power weapons at play that no one is actually going and grabbing yet.
Yeah, we'll stay on board here with Naked Eli as he's trapping the enemy team once again on the sniper tower. The common strategy that we've seen since Halo 3 on this map. Picks up a nice double kill there. He's going to try to control here, pushes deep in, and he wants that sniper rifle. A little bit of a greedy play here, but he's going to try to grab that before the enemy team can get it. Sees the player lifting, hits the snapshot. An excellent play there, and his team is now trying to get that flag touch. It might actually return, but they do get a touch, so they're going to continue running this. Naked Eli making a little bit of a risky play there to grab that sniper rifle, but luckily his team is still running the flag.
This could get really bad really fast if he's got their own sniper and he's sitting on their side of the map. He could set up all sort of crossing angles and force the enemy team to just spawn in a trap.
Yeah, but they go up 1-0 now, just over 5 left in the match, getting an early cap, and this classic angle from Sword. Look at Naked Eli sniping all the way to long haul and able to help his team back here. I love what he's doing. Now pushes back over using the jetpack, like you said, those little bursts you can do that can help out. Finds 2 players camping in green though.
That's a hologram right there.
Oh my goodness, and gets faked out. Also drops the sword and the sniper. You can bet he wants to grab that back and get vengeance.
That was an awesome use of the hologram. I think I would totally do that if you really look at the team that they're playing against. TWERK team, they're really good, and I would so use that hologram on them all the time. That was such an awesome play to see that, and Naked Eli, he totally went for it, and he had a sword, he had a sniper rifle. That was a mistake there, and well played by Team Intrepid.
Yeah, Naked Eli now trying to stay alive in the shotgun area. He knows he has teammates nearby. If his shield's going to recharge, they can plan to push together. Look at that bolt shot, taking out one player, finding a player on the flat and the first PR. Right now, Eli trying to stay alive, but gets taken out by a player with the assault rifle. But Team TWERK still with the man advantage as they're going to try to push in, and he sees a hammer here. We'll see if Eli grabs that. He does, and might go on a smashing spree here.
Yeah, he's going to be bringing the wood here with that thing. He's going to be laying people out. Let's see if he can get in close range. That hammer is really brutal up close.
And right now, Eli has a teammate with the turret trying to lay down, covering suppression fire. Right here, you see Xena on his screen trying to push in, as well as Brian, who's going to try to get that flag touch. And they do get the flag touch in the needle area. They're able to run that through. Oh, and Eli tries to get the hammer smash there, but unable to finish. But Spawn's with his team, and it looks like they still have control of long haul. They're going to take out this one kill. They have 4 seconds for a flag touch. Brian pushes in for it, but a nice job from Eli. Grabs that touch, but both flags are now out. We're going to see a flag joust here. Eli pushing in, trying to take out the flag carrier, and it looks like takes him out. Nice job there, gets some help. One more player needs to stay alive here to try to continue this run. He has a lot of help here. Look at Champ and Xena trying to help him out. They take out this player, but look, Champ with a nice job there. Staying alive, one of the players on Team Intrepid, but Eli needs to just run this in. They'll go up 2-0. As you see, the flag is now at home. Just over 3 minutes left, but they might not need that much time to close out the game. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the other team, and we'll see actually what the red team is up to. That's Team Intrepid.
Yeah, Iolani on board here. He's got that assault rifle going in the mid-hall. He's got 4 adversaries just on his right. If you look at that motion tracker in the bottom left, you got a lot of red blips around you. That's totally bad news. So he's got there. He gets taken out, but he does trade kills there.
Yeah, looking over the shoulder, you see they actually have the flag out. So when we jump back on board with Iolani, we'll see what he does to help his team as they run this flag back over. That flag coming through. He knows his teammates are coming behind him. Iolani deploying that hologram. That was likely him who deployed that against Naked Eli earlier.
Yeah, so again, using that assault rifle at that range, I don't know if I'd necessarily use it at that range, but right here in close quarters is totally worth doing.
Yeah, nice job there, actually. His team captures that flag and is now 2-1, and their flag is actually still actually being ran right now. If we want to switch back over here to Eli and squad, they're running this third and potentially final flag with just over 2 minutes left, but we might not need it. That flag, I believe, is being ran in right now. That's going to be it. And TWERK team extends their streak now to 4 games, as you see right there, discussing that last game. But right there, once again, 3-1. So that's again, we see a team putting up a decent fight on Pittfall CTF.
Yeah, you know, you like you said at the beginning of the match, it actually could be something that they struggle with the most. I wonder why that is. I mean, it's CTF Pittfall, right? I mean, it's a map that has been around since Halo 3.
Yeah, you got to wonder perhaps maybe just the loadout selection or the choices that they make. Perhaps 2 players like to push long haul when maybe another player should be pushing alongside sword or under bridge. That's commonly actually what we see as we see right here. We have, I believe, Master Chief sitting down to play against the enemy team here. So that should be fun to watch. But you got to wonder.